It snowed. Snowed a lot. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I hate snow. I hate it. But something I'm trying to do, not necessarily because it's a new year, but just because I need to, is embrace the things that I do not love and see the beauty in even things like snow. Now, other people probably are like, what? Snow, it's beautiful. Sure, it is. And I'm not really sure why it took me this long to realize that just because I don't like something doesn't mean I can't see the beauty in it and enjoy it. So on this day, I really wanted to just stay in the house, but I've been trying to walk every day, and I thought, I'm not going to let snow keep me from doing what I said I would do. And so I went for a walk, and I took Lily. Toto was not doing it. He also hates snow, so he stayed in the house nice and warm and cozy, but Lily had the best time, and honestly, so did I. The sheep were loving the snow. They're kind of built for it, actually. And I thought this might be a peaceful walk, but if you've ever been around sheep, they're very loud. And they thought I was kin, and they thought I was bringing them their treats for the day. And so they literally screamed at me the entire time I was walking. So you get a peaceful version of my walk in the snow. And just know I was listening to sheep yell at me basically the entire time. But they looked so pretty in the snow, and the babies are just so cute. I think we have 22 lambs this year. Normally, we have this many in the spring and maybe a few in the winter, but for some reason, we got a lot of babies, and they are just adorable. And they love the snow too. They were playing around after they got their food. This is just one of the things I'm working on, is being in the moment, even if it's not exactly what I wanted. I much prefer the beach and an ocean. But how beautiful are these little babies? And the snow was such good snow. In Tennessee, we don't always get good snow. Sometimes we just get ice. The kids also, of course, love the snow. What's not to love when you're a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old? Bonnie would eat it, and I told her not to, but she's 2, and she's gonna do what a 2-year-old's gonna do. So her and Beckett had the best time, and they built a snowman. I don't know why I didn't take any video of the snowman, but he was an awkward looking snowman. And yeah, so I just enjoyed the snow, or I tried to. I actually did. Once I got out there, I enjoyed it a lot. That's the thing about pushing yourself, is most of the time, once you do the thing you felt like you didn't want to do, you end up enjoying it. You end up having a really good time, and you wonder why you didn't do it in the first place. I'm not changing anything about the way I eat. I continue to see success eating meat-based, which is just a lot of ground beef, some steaks, some chicken, lots of eggs, specific types of dairy, a few vegetables that I can tolerate, like tomatoes and onions and avocado, and my coffee and water. Everything's pretty much the same. Along with being in the moment, I'm actually starting to document the moments. I've tried journaling for years, and I never stick to it. And I realized the main thing that was holding me back was that I was trying to do it the way I saw other people do it. And I couldn't. that wasn't sustainable or realistic for me. I don't have pretty handwriting. I am really not that artistic, even though I am creative. And my journals just didn't look pretty. They were messy, and my handwriting was illegible at times. But I just realized that none of that really mattered. I wasn't doing this for anybody other than myself, so who cares if it was pretty? Who cares if my handwriting is ugly? Who cares if it doesn't look like the girls on Pinterest and Instagram who have these aesthetically pleasing journals? Like, who cares? I'm not going to care about that when I'm 80 and I'm reading about what happened in 2025. I'm just going to be glad that I put the effort in and that there is something for me to look back on my life and maybe even my kids look through when they're older. Sometimes a simple shift in your perspective is just one of the most groundbreaking things. That perfection is almost unattainable, and even if something doesn't work perfectly, it can still be good. For instance, this crustless quiche that I made, I put Parmesan cheese on top and it crisped it up, which I thought maybe was going to make it taste horrible. It also stuck to the pan. But when I ate it, it was actually really delicious and just as good as if it had been perfect. I think we, as women specifically, can't help but want things to be just right. I don't know why we want that. It's just how we're built. And sometimes that can get in the way of enjoying life. My kids are messy. I cannot keep my house clean 24/7. It's impossible. And when I cook, they want to help me. And I had a comment the other day that was like, wow, you have so much patience with your kids. But the truth is, not always. There are many times when I am cooking and they want to help me and I want to tell them no, because I know they're going to make a mess and I know it's going to take me 45 minutes longer to get lunch or dinner cooked if they help me. But so what? I have nowhere to be. I have nothing to do besides cook for my family, so who cares if Bonnie makes a mess with the pork panko? Who cares that there was half of that bucket on the floor when I was done cooking? She had a blast, and honestly, I'm just glad that she wants to spend time with me, because I know there will come a day when she doesn't want to, that she will have her own friends and I won't be cool anymore. And so, like, who cares if the kids make a mess? Who cares if I have no piece of furniture in the house that isn't stained with some sort of slime or paint or sausage grease or bacon grease? Like, there will be a day when I have a clean house, and that day will come probably sooner than I want it to. So not only am I trying to embrace the moments, I'm also trying to embrace the mess and realize that the mess means we live here and we make memories here, and the mess is just evidence of all the memories that we're making every single day. I mentioned in a previous vlog that I was also trying to not drink so much coffee during the day and drink more water, and I am proud to say I have drank an unbelievable amount of water since I said that. And yes, I add my electrolytes, and I'm also taking more organ supplements, and I'm proud of myself because, again, something that I'm really bad at is doing things consistently that are uncomfortable. So cheers to 2025 and embracing the uncomfortable.